So I'm joined by Kenny Ken again for player ratings on what was a very, very angry performance if you're an Arsenal fan. And me and Kenny were both absolutely, see, we still are. It's not good. Celebrating a draw, Thierry Henry will be fuming, and kind of shows the standard of our football club at the moment. But we are going to get into some player ratings, and appreciate you coming back on again, mate. And let's just get straight into it, Kenny. Let's start with the goalkeeper. The second goal, spaghetti arms, spaghetti wrists, whatever you want to call him. What do you rate Bernd Leno today?
Second goal and third goal, unacceptable. Second half as well, flapping. You know, like I said, got intimidated, bullied. 4 out of 10.
Callum Chambers came in today, right back. I don't know whether he's credited with 2 assists. Not that it really matters, but I think the level of his crossing today was very good. He actually got man of the match on Sky Sports. I was a bit shocked by that because I didn't expect him to get it.
I wasn't surprised. Jamie Carragher does not disappoint. Defenders
Union, yeah?
Defenders, well, I could say a few other things, but I won't loan myself to that. But he doesn't disappoint. He doesn't disappoint. I'm sure I'll put it down to Defenders Union and him getting overexcited. In fact, I think he was probably taking a mickey out of Karen Chambers, calling him a Cafu, right? Saying, "Oh, look at him." We're actually commending him for his actual footballing ability. It was like a piss take for me in terms of like thing. But in terms of what Callum did, I'm giving him 6 out of 10 because I don't see why when we concede 3 goals and we're sleeping and we're sloppy that any defender should get high marks. And he's part of the 4th, so he's getting 6.
Yeah, let's move to the opposite side. Obviously, we've been very surprised by today with Tierney because for somebody who's a serial title winner, treble winning player, to turn his back on a free kick before it was even taken and have a mother's meeting with 4 or 5 other players was so out of character for him. But listen, I don't care whether it's Tierney. I don't care whether it's any of the others. You get it as well. That was unacceptable today. And I thought that was, me personally, I thought that was one of his worst performances for Arsenal. What did you make of Tierney?
Kieran Tierney, not unforgivable. I see him as a leader now, even though he's 23. Organising and shouting the odds and then a quick free tick, not forgivable. Never going to be forgiven. Third goal was down your side as well with a cross. Can't forgive that. And also, there was a situation where Benrahma, you know, like I said, bodied you and put that little cross in for thing. You did make an interception of back. Sorry, 4 out of 10. 4.
Yeah, very poor today. He mixed up the centre backs again today. Let's start with the one that he brought in, Pablo Mari, somebody that we've not really seen a massive amount of game time for, but somebody that in his game time he's been all right. What did you make of him today?
He's getting another 4. Did nothing in that first half. He was part of a poor defence. People are going to say he hasn't done much wrong, but he didn't do much right either. 4.
Yeah. And again, another one that was having the mothers' meeting on the free kick.
Exactly.
Let's move to David Luiz, somebody that you've been waxing lyrical about recently, saying that he is our best centre-back. And listen, on current form until today, he has been our best centre-back today. I thought he was probably the best of the pair.
Yes.
For me.
That's
but
what
again, there was times in that game where I just looked at him and I was like, oh my God, what are you doing? Like, seriously, what are you doing, David? What are you doing? Yeah. And then there was other times where I thought that was just Rolls Royce defending. And that is what you get with David Luiz. 1 minute he's wicked. The next minute he's a Mustafi and a mistake waiting to happen. But what did you make of him?
I'm giving him a 5, but I'm pissed off of him because he should have known better. They were at fault, but you should have as a leader, shouting, get back, concentrate, focus. You're getting a 5 because second half you did turn it around, but 5. That's all you're getting.
Thomas Partey, Claude said in his fan cam he should be playing at Twickenham rather than playing for Arsenal because all of his shots just sail 3 points over the and I had to chuckle, but listen, we're chuckling more so because we just don't want to get really wound up with it. He was poor, man. Like, yes. and he was poor when he came on the other night. You said it, I said it. and he was a headless chicken against Olympiacos when he came on. Against Tottenham, again another poorish performance, and he's not ready. He's been rushed into this team, and he's being hung out to dry, in my opinion. He's not going to shirk his duties. He's going to try, but again today he was shocking, man.
Thomas Partey has had a bad 4 weeks, and it's getting to a situation now where he's inconsistent. He's played. The good things are good in the eye, but the bad is now outweighing the good for me in terms of performances. He's not fit, and until he's 100%, 80%, 90% fit, then let's have a look at him. But I think he needs to be benched for a while. That performance, the third goal, the second goal, I can't get over that one. Where sorry, that's a 4 for me, mate. 4.
Let's move on to his partner. He got subbed. Shock. Granit Xhaka can be subbed. And what did you make of him? Because again,
waste of time. He struggled. He was overwhelmed. He's shell shocked because West Ham midfield were like I said, winning ball for him. Souček was running past him. Sorry, that's a 3 for me, mate. I don't normally. I might chuck a high.
Go on. Sorry,
I might chuck a high, but that's a 3, mate. Sorry, that's 3.
Martin Odegaard. I thought when we signed him, I was kind of disappointed we didn't sign him as a full-term deal. I think he's been pretty good, if I'm being honest, since he's been here. I wouldn't say he's been outstanding or spectacular since he's been here, but I think he's up there as he's probably been our best midfielder in that time since he's been here. I think that was his 13th appearance for Arsenal today, which is 2 more than he's made for Madrid first team, by the way. But I thought he was one of the players today that could walk off with his chin up, with his head up, his chest out and say, I did all right today. What did you think?
Well, the thing about it is that it's hard to mark players highly when we were 3-0 down and that they only started playing after the third goal winning. So he's one of them. He was probing in the first half, and the second half he was running the show. I'm going to give him a 6.
Let's move on to Bukayo Saka, somebody who did make the team today, despite having a slight knock with his hamstring, apparently. I was shocked he started. I was baffled. He's going on international duty with England. Well done to him. He's had a really good season by all accounts, but I would have rested him today, and I think that showed in his performance. He struggled.
You know, like I said, he conceded the free kick for West Ham's second goal when he fouled them, Antonio. And I thought West Ham, his crossing today was predictable. West Ham read him like a book. I think that's a 4 performance. That's 4. That wasn't good. That wasn't good. 4.
So you give him a 4, yeah? Okay. Let's move on to our captain. It seems like this guy's gone from hero to 0 and called Ozolitis.
Not out of 10. Not out of 10. Not out of 10. Not accepting that.
Let's move because I can see you're getting angry, Kenny.
Waste of time. I'm only going to start swearing if I get 0 out of 10.
Yeah. Lacazette, for me, he was our man of the match today. I don't know what Carragher was watching. I don't know what he was seeing. But even when we were 3-0 down, I thought that he was the only one at that particular point that looked like he actually cared. And that's something that I've been, kind of doubting over the this season, really, because I've looked at him at times and I've just thought, you don't really want it, mate. The last few weeks have highlighted he actually does want it, and he wants it more than that captain, by the way. Yeah. And then when they came back on the pitch at the second half, you could see him really getting into Aubameyang and like waving his finger, and they were having I don't know what they were saying. I can't lip read. I think it was in French. I don't know French, but he was really having wagging his finger. And he saved us today. What did you make of his performance overall? And Kenny seems to have frozen, so we'll carry on. Kenny's gone. Kenny is gone. He's back again. I think. No, he's gone. Kenny's gone. This is modern technology. It never goes to plan, does it? But there we go. But listen, Lacazette for me, I thought was easily our man of the match today. And I thought that it's a damning indictment on the rest of that team that a player that started the season so brightly with 3 goals in 3 games, then got benched for Willian at Man City, in and out the team all season, was the only one today who looked like he actually wanted it. And it's kind of mad. I don't know if Kenny's there. He is there. He's back. He's back. Modern technology. He's back. Modern technology. I can hear you and see you, mate. Go on. Lacazette.
Yeah, Lacazette. As I said before, I said it for many times now. He should not have been left out of the side. His performance against Tottenham was leadership quality, even though he missed his chances. He's not allowed to have bad games, but our captain is not allowed to have. But he's allowed to have several. In terms of his leadership, it was brought to my attention that at the end of the game, interviews after the match, he went out and spoke to the public. Our captain was nowhere.
Hiding again. He does it
hiding. Lacazette 7.
Let's move on to the substitutes. Obviously, we brought Nicola Pepe on in the second half. Set up the equaliser for Lacazette, which bowed us out. And he looked kind of lively when he came on. I was shocked he didn't start, if I'm honest. I would have started him. What do you make of him?
Well, he's another one who turned it around, and he's unlucky not to get football starts. But today, he made a difference. Certain things I didn't like he got too overexcited in attacking areas. But in terms of the goal, you've got to give him credit for that. I'm going to give him a 5.
Let's move on to Emile Smith-Rowe.
Emile Smith-Rowe spent more times kind of trying to stop the counter-attacks for West Ham. So I'm going to give him a 4 because he really didn't have an effect in the game, but he did help us in terms of keeping us on the front foot.
And last for the players, Martinelli got about 9 minutes plus stoppage time. Again, another one I would have started. I would have put him in over Aubameyang.
I think what's happened is that it's going to get to a situation where we are going to have to look at him. He's getting fitter and fitter. Wasn't able to make an impact as much as we'd like because the way we weren't getting the ball in areas where we could hurt the team. So I can only give him a 4.
And let's move on to the illustrious leader of the men, Mikel Arteta. Mixed it up again today. Again, another set of players in and out. No cohesion whatsoever. 3-0 down. Fair enough, you've got to give a bit of credit to get it back to 3-3. But celebrating a draw ain't for me, ain't for you. We've grown up on not celebrating draws. We celebrate wins. We celebrate titles. And like you said in your fan cam, he was seething himself after the game. What did you make of him overall?
Honestly, I think he realised his mistake in terms of his team selection. I know it turned out all right in the end with Chambers, but Chambers should never have started. Cedric should have been the one who started. It would give us more energy during the game. You know, when you bring a player on to cope with West Ham's height, and for the first 30 minutes, they're not playing long balls. They're actually passing the ball. Then your team selection and your plans has gone haywire. So in that respect, it was a poor team selection. In terms of Aubameyang, patience is running out. He's let you down again. I'm going to give him today. Give him a 4. I'm giving him a 4 because at the end of the day, I'm replicating what he said. He weren't happy with the performance. He's got to take some sort of responsibility because he underestimated and he misread what West Ham were going to do. To underestimate the fact that West Ham can play a bit of football. Now I've got players like Lingard and Benrahma in the side and Bowen. That was a miscalculation on his part, and he turned it around only because we went down 3-0.
Yeah, no, fair enough. No, listen, I make you right. I think that was disgusting today, and I've seen a lot of people celebrating the fight back and the draw, whatever. I don't celebrate draws when we're 3-0 down to West Ham and it could have been 6-3. Yeah, not good enough for me. Listen, Kenny, thanks for doing the player ratings. I'm going to appreciate it, mate. And listen, we'll catch up soon. We have an international break and it's much needed for us Arsenal fans. Trust me, mate.
Well, like I said, you've still got other shows to do. You've got transfer shows, injury shows, and you've got who is Arsenal's best ever player. I still think it's Henry.
We'll have that debate on the podcast on Friday, yeah? Because it's Bergkamp.
Sure will. Okay, fair enough.
Leave it in the comments. Who's Arsenal's best ever player, Henry or Bergkamp? Kenny, thank you, man. Always appreciate it. Love, brother. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday.